hasn't it always been StoneMGTOW? Over these years, over the past 6 years, right? I started doing these YouTube videos. And I changed my name countless times. I was in a time in my life where, fuck man, like I was living in hell, right? Could not make a decision, could not hold a commitment, just in flight or flight mode, just a complete train wreck. So the name changed, right? Started off as Stone Vids. It was the first name I ever had that came to me when I started doing these YouTube channel. First video I ever did was the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight. And I said it was rigged. It was a rigged fight. It was just for the money, right? And we're going back like what, 6 or 7 years. And I got like, I don't know, like 10,000 views in the first day. It was like, holy shit, this is kind of cool. So I started doing YouTube, right? And then as time went on, I, went through my little thing and, just had another bad relationship or a bad experience with a woman. And just in my complete drunken sorrow ways, I went and did a video that said that I'm MGTOW. I was like, but hasn't it always been that way? Like, for myself, it's always been StoneMGTOW. I changed my channel to the name to the Rogers channel for a bit because that's my last name. And now it's this Philosopher's Stone, which is kind of cool because I consider myself like a philosopher. But when I think about it, being MGTOW, men going their own way, men taking back their power, men just kind of just living life on their own terms, right? It goes so deep. All of a sudden the red pill community came about. We're going back like 4 or 5 years. And there was a bunch of other MGTOWs making videos, and they didn't want us on YouTube, and they kept shadow banning us and shutting us down because we were telling the truth, right? We were telling the cold hard truth that a lot of people didn't want to hear about the way reality truly is, about what is going on at a deeper level, right? But MGTOW meant so many things, man. It was about helping young men not make the same mistakes we did when it comes to the dating game and with women and what they can get themselves into, and just through our own experiences and the good and the bad that go with it. But the level of hate that came with in that time for me was unreal, man. I was hating on the world. I was hating on women. I was hating on life. Just hate, anger. The two lowest forms of consciousness that you can really get yourself into. And when you're creating your life out of hate and anger, you're creating a life that's destined for misery, man. And negativity and bad luck and reoccurring shitty experiences until you really get down to the nitty gritty and you really get down to the pits of hell. You realize something's got to change, right? So this is what it was for me. I mean, drinking and being belligerent and stupid and ranting and raving and crying and whining and bitching, right? Blaming everybody else for my fucking problems. Hating on everybody. It had to change, right? And then you get to a point in life where something happens so drastic that you're like, you know what? This has to fucking change. This has to end, or I'm either going to die or, something bad's going to happen. So then you like, the light bulb goes on and you're like, all right, the right people start coming into your life. You made that one decision And all it takes is one decision to change your life, to commit to something different. Willpower, discipline, and keep thinking about why. You know, why is always the big thing, right? Anytime I thought about going back to drinking, which wasn't a lot, I thought about why. Why is it that I quit in the first place? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay.